Okay, I think we are live now. I think we are live. Good to all have you with me. If you're joining me for the live stream today, so welcome to the Suhaib channel. If you have any questions, feel free to write them down in the chat box down below and I'll happily answer any questions that you have. I'm based in Dubai and it's a lovely evening as it is, and looking to take as many questions and anything in the chat. So if you've got any questions about Scrum Master training, Scrum Master certifications, and how you can take your career to the next level, leave a comment down below, leave something in the chat box down below. If you're one of my viewers from past ago, if you've been at one of my trainings, feel free to say hello in the chat box. All are welcome. So I wanted to discuss today that there is a large amount of trainings that are available online. And as we have so many trainings available, one of the most important questions that everyone asks is, which training is actually good for me? Should I go for the PSM, the Professional Scrum Master, or should I go for the CSM, the Certified Scrum Master? Which one of these are the best? The truth of the matter is that all these certifications are all theoretically based. And because they are theoretically based, you have a problem immediately. And the problem is that they don't actually deliver what you're expecting to deliver. Because your expectation is that when you walk into these courses, is that you're going to get a training which is going to be good for your certification, is going to get you a pass in the exam, but at the same time, you're going to get practical experience. And this is where this differs, because it's actually impossible to get both at the same time. So these 2-day training courses that everyone's talking about, is that everyone's selling you guys on, it doesn't exist. You get the theory or you get the practical, or you get maybe 10% of the practical and you get 90% theory at the end of the day. And as you know, that isn't enough. That will not help you in your jobs. It will not help you get where you want to be going forward. So the PSM and the CSM, so the Professional Scrum Master and the Certified Scrum Master, both suffer from this. So the question I get is, what should I do? What should you do as a individual? What should you do as a person that wants to grow within this space? The truth, the fact of the matter is that there's not a lot that you can do except take coaching. Coaching on a one-to-one basis that will help you understand what's going on in this space. Because if you're unable to understand what's going on in this space, you will really suffer. One of the major things is that people just don't understand the difference between the Scrum Master role in terms of what's happening on the ground and what's meant to be happening within the office. In the office place and how it is in the theoretically. It's two different things. These things are different. They don't actually add up. They don't stick together. That's the unfortunate thing here. There is a massive difference between these things, and what we want to get to is an idea, is an implementation whereby you have the theory, you have the practical, you can amalgamate the both, and you know exactly how to take them forward, how to exactly drive this forward. And if you're able to do this successfully, what you'll start to see is that with the passage of time, you start to become more effective as a Scrum Master. And as you're becoming more and more effective as a Scrum Master, people start to come to you. You start to get more credibility. You start to get more responsibility. People are looking for your advice. People want your information. People are seeking knowledge from a credible source, and you will fulfill that gap if you do it properly. But the current problem is that you have attended a 2-day course and that's it. You don't really possess the actual practical know-how. You don't. And because you don't possess this practical know-how, it is virtually impossible for you to be a proper practicing Scrum Master, because you won't exactly know what you're meant to do. You don't actually know what to do when the problems happen. You don't actually know how to implement. You just know there's some theory there that you've studied, and from the theory, you've learned X, Y, and Z. That's it. That's all you've learned. And because of this, you will probably suffer in the long run. And not only are you going to suffer, you're going to actually bring your own career down. You're going to bring your own credibility down. So this is why I always suggest to everyone that you must take a one-to-one basis on Scrum Master coaching. And guys, you can see if you want to contact me, leave me a DM down below. You cannot, it is impossible for you to become an effective Scrum Master by taking a 2-day certification. It is virtually impossible. You have to go on a training course, a coaching course that helps you deliver the missing pieces. By getting these missing pieces and the training course, you stick them together, you become a competent Scrum Master. And not only that, when you have the skills, think about your credibility on the floor. Think about how effective you will be on the ground by you knowing these skills. And this is a large part of where you want to be going forward. And a lot of people struggle in this. People are struggling in this day in and day out. Some of the most questions I get is this: how do I become better in this area? What do I need to do to become better in this area? And unfortunately, the answers are all the same. You need to actually have coaching. If you have proper coaching whereby you know exactly what you need to do, it's very simple for you going forward. But because you don't have that coaching, you don't have the understanding, you're actually putting the project in jeopardy. Think about if you knew exactly what to do in certain situations. Think about all the stuff that you're missing, the missing gaps that you've got within the project or within the Scrum Master role. Think about if you could master them, how different your career would be, how more impactful you would be on the ground. Think about how your stakeholders would respond. Think about your career. Think about your promotional prospects. Think about how your team members will respect you if you knew this stuff. And this is where you want to be, because 90% of you just want to get a certificate. I don't understand the reason for you getting the certificate, I'll be honest, because if you're getting the certificate, you're planning to still get a job promotion. You're wanting to get a job promotion, but you're not backed up by any real life practical experience. This is the problem. And because you're not backed up by any practical experience, you're going to suffer. You will struggle. And not only will you struggle, you're going to let the team down. And you're going to face all sorts of other problems. So this is going to be a catastrophe. This is going to be a catastrophe on a level that we've never seen before. So, guys, the basic message from this video is that if you want to be a competent Scrum Master, you can take your training courses. It's absolutely fine. But it's not enough. This alone is not enough. In fact, it will not help you get anywhere. You need to do the second part, which is the coaching. In fact, it's better you take the coaching first and then you take the certification, because then you know exactly what to look out for within the training. That's a clue. And by you doing it this way, not only are you future-proofing yourself, you are career-proofing yourself, so that whatever problems you will face, you can easily and effectively tackle. And this is what's going to help deliver you to be a phenomenal Scrum Master and help you become really a top player within this industry. And guys, if there are individuals like me that are offering coaching, that's going to show, I'm going to reveal with you 15 years of Scrum Master and Agile coaching experience. What are you going to lose? Is there anything that you're losing, or are you actually gaining? You think about the efficiency, the optimization. Think about those sleepless nights and all the headaches that you get in the office that you can quickly immobilize with some good, hard wisdom and knowledge. This is where you want to be. This is where you want to take your career. And this is what I recommend for most people, is that they understand this. When you understand these things, you start to quickly recognize that there are many advantages by you taking one-to-one coaching and understanding the fundamentals of why this area is so important. So yeah, this is what I wanted to say. And if you've joined in the live stream, I want to say thank you so much for joining in there. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. Feel free to write a comment down below, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.